Yes, hello, welcome aspirants. Today we'll be discussing the KPSC book list. As most of you have been asking which books to study for this upcoming KPSC examination. So we have brought to you KPSC book list. Yes. So without further ado, we will be diving into the book list. The session is going to be very simple, sleek, and to the point. Yes. Yes, as you can see, we know that KPSC examination has been divided into three stages. The first stage is prelims, second stage is mains, and third stage is interview part. We will be discussing today the book list that will be referring for all of these stages. Okay, and I will just write it down briefly so you can refer to it. What we'll be discussing is book list. It will include both prelims and mains. In this session, I will be providing you paper by paper and subject by subject book list as to which books you should be referring to cover your syllabus in time and with minimal efforts. So as we can see, and so the brief and very broad outlines of paper 1 syllabus is as follows. So these are the broad outlines of paper 1. First point is current events of national and international importance. Now, since we have only 75 days left, we can't go doing daily current affairs part. For that matter, we have to rely on monthly magazines. Here at Legacy IAS, we provide monthly magazines. You can refer to them. Else, we also have past like 6-7 months current affairs on a daily basis. So you will be able to find it on our website. On the Legacy IAS official website, you will be able to see a current affairs tab. In it, you will get all the required current affairs, current affairs knowledge there. So this is one-stop solution for your current affairs part of prelims, and it's like very efficient way. You need not scour the internet or find discard unimportant articles from daily newspaper. You just refer to this website, you will get everything at one point. Now coming to the next point, that is history of India and Karnataka. Okay, I missed this two important documents, that is economic survey and budget summary of center. Now, there is a misconception that economic survey pertains to only economic aspects of the country. No, economic survey is a very broad document. Economic survey sorry. Okay, we'll just write it here. It will have economic, obviously, economics in the sense the macroeconomic trend of our macroeconomic trend from past 1 years, how the economics, how Indian economy is doing with its international in its international external trade, and how the social infrastructure is doing, that is education and healthcare, and also what are nowadays the sustainable aspect has become an integral part of economic policy. So the economic survey will also include our climate action initiatives as well, and along with that economic survey is divided sector wise as well. So it will contain detailed information on India's agriculture sector, industrial sector and service sector, and some very important current events For example, what is the future of AI and how it is going to affect Indian economy and employment. So all these important events and important initiatives are going to be covered in economic survey. It's a really important and must read document for any competitive examination. So keep economic survey always handy. Along with that, the current year's budget. Since now we are discussing about central budget, just refer to the central budget. You need not go through a whole document, take out a summary and just refer to it. Your focus should be on flagship schemes and what are the new announcement that has been done in this financial year. So, and also previous financial year, you can take 2 financial years to be thoroughly prepared with it. So this is a very important document. I will just note down budget also. Budget summary. Yes. So this is this will cover, these 3 documents will cover most of our current affair events. So these are one-stop solutions for current affairs. Now coming to the second point. The second point in our prelims paper 1 syllabus is history of India and Karnataka. Now what you can do is go through old NCRTs. Old NCRTs in this sense, R.D. Sharma for R.S. Sharma for Ancient India, and there are other 2 books. There is Medieval India and Modern India. See, you need not spend so much time on history only, because they will hardly ask 10 questions from history, and for that matter you cannot read very bulky books as well. So you need to balance your preparation with time availability. For that matter, just refer to old NCRTs for ancient, medieval and modern. That's more than enough. Now coming to Karnataka specific history. For that, what you can do is refer to Karnataka state high school textbooks. We have provided the link here. You can get these in English as well as in Kannada. So Kannada speaking student can access Karnataka state textbooks from here. Now this is regarding the history part of it. Now the history is not limited to history itself. It will contain art and culture as well. Okay, so it will be history plus art and culture of India and Karnataka. Now coming to the third part, world geography, geography of India with a focus on Karnataka. So there are 3 levels to this geography that has been required for paper 1. So you can cover this from 11th and 12th NCRT books. There are 4 books combining both classes. So you must refer these books. They are very imperative. And for Karnataka history, again, you can refer to Karnataka State High School social science book. There are, I believe, in 8th class, there are 2 books for social sciences, 9th class 2 books, 10th class 2 books. In total, you need to do 6 books for social sciences, and it will encompass history, geography, polity and economy, and some sociology aspects as well. So you must refer these 6 books, and it's very efficient way. It's a very bare minimum thing you should be doing. Now coming to the Indian polity and economy. So a really good book that you should be reading is M. Lakshmikant. You need not go through end to end. Just focus on part 1 that gives basic idea about political system and India's constitution. How our constitution has been framed and its historic underpinnings as well. And that is first part. And the second part is for India's polity and the fundamental rights and DPSP part of it. Very salient features of the constitution have been covered in M. Lakshmikant. So this is a really must read polity book. So you must be referring to polity book. Now coming to the economy, Nitin Singhania economy selected chapters only. Since it is a very bulky book and costly one, you cannot rely on because of its bulk, we cannot go by reading all the chapters because of the time constraint and effort constraint as well. So for that matter, what you can do is economy. Focus on money plus banking system, financial system, I will just erase this one. And national income accounting, then budget plus inflation, then basic concepts. Like there in this chapter they are explaining some basic keywords. So this is the first chapter, I believe. So you must be going through this chapter to get a like very brief understanding and definition of key terms. So these are the very important topics you must be referring to. And apart from that, then there will be sectoral chapters, sector-wise chapters. In the sense, agriculture will be there, and industrial sector and service sector. What you can do is, since the chapters are very big, you can take help of ChatGPT to summarize it and reading only very important points from here. So if you feel in this book, you feel the size of the chapter is very big and the terminology is very difficult, you just take photo of it, ask ChatGPT to explain. So this way you can cover whole economy in time, just before 75 days, and it will form the base for your understanding of economic survey and budget as well, and it's very, very important. So this is about Nitin Singhania, selected chapter reads. And for Karnataka-specific polity and history, again, you can refer to the social sciences book of 8th, 9th, 10th Karnataka state textbooks. That's more than enough. Now here the other very important document is Karnataka Budget and Economic Survey. Just like Central Economic Survey contains overview of our economy, sector-wise performance, social infrastructure, and our climate action plans and sustainable development, and some very important current affair events. On the similar lines, Karnataka Budget and Economic Survey will contain all the necessary details, and this Karnataka Budget and Economic Survey will form base for paper 2 of prelims. For that matter, it's again, this is a very important document. Now we will be moving to paper 2 of prelims. I will just jump to the importance of economic survey of Karnataka state and its budget. So it is going to be very important in Karnataka. See, current events of state importance, important state government programs. See, for this Karnataka state government programs, one sec. Okay. For okay, now it's available. Okay. Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's working, but I hope you will get an idea. This for Karnataka state government programs, our budget. Karnataka budget and economic survey summary, they are very important. They are the foundation of the paper 2 part. And trust me, most of the questions are asked from these two documents only. Yes. Okay. Now here the second point, general science and technology. And a good source for Karnataka budget and economic surveys, the Hindus, summary. They provide uh, summary for these two documents, and it's a really good book read. You can refer to the Hindu summary as well. Now, moving ahead with the second point. The second point pertains to general science and technology. For that, you can refer to Legacy IAS website. We have provided one-stop solution for science and tech there. So you can refer to this website link. You will get everything, every material that is needed for science and tech of KPSC as well as UPSC. And for environment and ecology, again, we have provided our detailed notes on website. You can refer to this for environment and ecology. Now, for general mental ability, you can refer to our playlist. We have a YouTube channel by the name Legacy at CSAT by Legacy IAS. You can refer to this channel. There are, I think, 10 videos. You watch them and get good grip over your general mental ability. And this much is more than enough. You need not overdo your preparation. Otherwise, you won't be able to cover whole syllabus in 75 days. This is the most efficient way of covering KPSC syllabus in time, and it will leave ample time for you to revise and do the mock tests. Now, one good way how to approach paper 1 and paper 2 is like this. What you can do is go to our YouTube channel. There we have marathon videos. Subject wise, in the sense polity is there, economy is there, and so on. You watch them first, watch, and then read standard books. This way, what happens is that if you, let's assume you just went directly, this is step 1. What will happen is there will be some keywords which you may not be able to understand, and this will unnecessarily waste your time. So for that matter, just get a quick overview via marathon videos. They will give you a good idea and Hawkeye view, like what is about to come. So in the first place itself, so that you can make interlinkages between different parts of the chapters or subject. So first watch marathon video and then read standard books. This will become a good flow to complete your syllabus with effective understanding of subject knowledge. For that matter, you can follow this way of studying or preparing for KPSC examination. Now, we have covered prelims paper 1 and paper 2, and we will be jumping right to mains book list. One note you should be remembering is that do not prepare prelims and mains separately. Since there is considerable overlap between prelims and mains, the common subjects should be studied together. For example, economics is going to be there in prelims as well as in mains. So only one study of economics you should be able to write prelims as well as mains, and I will show you how and why this approach is necessary in this examination. Okay, the first paper of mains, paper 1 of mains is essay. See, for essay you need not read something else. Now there is your foundation knowledge will come from your general studies for prelims and mains, and they will form a solid. If you do your studies thoroughly, they will form a good foundation for essay writing. Now the only difference that lies in essay paper is you need to do answer writing practice or essay practice a lot in the sense you can do weekly answer writing. At least write one essay once in a week time and get it evaluated from your peers teachers or mentors. This way you will have ample time to improve and reflect on your essays. Anyhow, knowledge base is going to be found by other paper studies. Because of that, essay is done here. Now coming to GS paper 1 of mains. Again, KPSC has provided very detailed syllabus for all the papers. The section 1 of GS paper 1 is history and cultural heritage. As we have discussed earlier, this is in common with paper 1 of prelims. So you need not do separate preparation for mains and prelims. See, the knowledge base is going to be same for both stages. Only difference lies in the form of expression. In prelims, you have to do it in objective format. There will be a question, and you have to choose one of the best options among the 4 given options. And whereas in case of the mains, you have to do proactive answer writing. So only the medium of expression is different, but the knowledge base is going to be same. So for that, for this section also, same book list. Old NCERTs, ancient, medieval, modern. That's more than enough. No need to do anything else. Otherwise, you will be just wasting your time doing different, reading different sources. Now, for Karnataka specific history, just refer to Karnataka state textbooks. Again, also refer to UNESCO heritage site, because they have given some specific like neo-modern architecture which not have been covered in these 2 books, but they are there in UNESCO heritage sites. So it's a really good list to concentrate most of your energy. Now the second section of paper 1 is social and political perspective. Again, the social science books of Karnataka board, they are really good. Just refer to them, and if you feel like you are stuck somewhere, again you can take help of ChatGPT. Just take a picture of a topic that you are finding difficulty in understanding and ask ChatGPT to give more details on it. Yes, that is a good way to approach. Now, and for political perspective, M. Lakshmikant is there. See, M. Lakshmikant polity is not just limited to polity. It contains some historical development. It has overlap with modern history, and it has a lot of overlap with governance and social justice part of it. Social justice part of it in the sense legal frameworks and institutional frameworks for social justice. So it is like multi-subject book. It's not just limited to polity. Again, same things with Nitin Singhania selected reads. As I have mentioned earlier, read the selected topics that I mentioned, selected chapters that I mentioned in the beginning of this video, and if you want to cover it in a speedy manner, you can read the summary by clicking its photo and asking the ChatGPT to summarize it. Now, section 3 is Indian economy, planning and rural development. Again, this book, Nitin Singhania, will cover rural development, planning, and whole Indian economy. So you need not do anything else. So refer to Nitin Singhania. Now, okay, since we have covered GS1 of mains, we will be moving ahead with GS paper 2 of mains. Now, the first section is physical features and natural resources. Again, for this paper, refer to 11th and 12th geography books. It has considerable overlap with, in fact, it is the same subject that is there in prelims paper 1. So same books, 11th and 12th NCERTs, and for Karnataka geography, Karnataka-specific Karnataka state textbooks. Again, now section 2 is overview of Indian Constitution. M. Lakshmikant is a one-stop solution. You need not refer to something else. Now coming to section 3, that is public administration management, including international relations. For international relations, we have considerable details on our website. Just refer to this link. You will get everything at this point. Now, management tools and techniques. Actually, there is no single book that covers all these topics. It is part of management. For that matter, you can refer to any YouTube channel of your choice, whichever you are able to find it. And definitely, you can expect at least one 20 marker or 15 marker question from this chapter. And For that matter, you just refer to PYQs. The questions get repeated from similar topics. So it's like low hanging fruit. You can easily score marks in this from these topics. Now coming to again, okay. Now for Karnataka specific public administration and management, refer to state books that I have recommended, social science textbooks. Okay. Now coming to GS3 paper of mains. Now first section is role and impact of science technology in the development of India, information technology in public domain. Actually it is referring to science and tech and e-governance part. So for that also we have everything at one stop. GS3 science and tech, we have provided the link. You can refer to it. It's available free of cost. Now and okay, this since this topic is very much related to the current affairs, you have to spot the the news articles that are very much related to this topic. But for your convenience, we already have news articles tagged with news articles analysis tagged with appropriate subject, so you need not do any efforts there. Also you just refer to our link that I mentioned earlier for current affairs. You will get everything related to science and tech there. Now section 2 is advancement and modern trends in natural sciences, life sciences, agricultural science, health and hygiene. Again same link. Again it's a sub branch of science and tech, and same link will work for both sections. Current affairs, again this is also a current affair intensive subject. You refer to current affairs summary or analysis that we provide on our website. That is also more than enough. Section 3, challenges and issues of development on environment and ecology. Actually this is climate action that I was discussing earlier. This will be provided in central economic survey, state economic survey, and specifically you can refer to our website only for disaster management part. Here we have covered disaster management. Just refer to it. This is one-stop solution. You need not do anything else on this part. Okay. Now for GS4, there is only one book, lexicon book by G. Subbarao book, and summary of second ARC report. This is very, very important. Your whole GS4 can be covered with these two books, and as you can see, the efforts required here are less. So consequently, it is low effort, high yielding subject. So you must be doing it on a regular basis, just like we do essay. Give at least 3-4 hours on once in 3 days. So this way you will be having repetitive revisions and you will be able to cover syllabus in time. So as you can see, I have made a very sleek list. Like you may be having questions like, is it enough? Actually this is more than enough. You need not do anything else. This will serve the purpose of KPSC syllabus. So ensure that you have all the books available and plan your preparation accordingly. And as I have given you the flow, watch our marathon videos, get an overview, then read standard books. This will form the study part. After that, mocks, again revise. In this stage, keep PYQs handy, both prelims as well as mains. So this will complete the whole loop of study. So if you do this thing for all the subjects, all the topics that have been given in the syllabus, you will be ready. And with this strategy and the given book list, you will be amply ready by November 15th for prelims examination. So now when can you stop for prelims, studying for mains and entirely focus on prelims part? in the beginning itself, try to cover all the major subjects, the prelim specific topics, and try to also do them in terms of means as well. So you will be getting ready for both prelims as well as means simultaneously. Once we are in some like in the end game part of it, like November 1, you can stop your means and shift completely for prelims. And from 1st November, you try to give at least 2 mocks on a daily basis, 1 mocks each for one paper of prelims. So this is going to be our entire flow, and if you have any doubts, you can comment it in the comment section of this video. We will try to reply you as soon as possible. Yes.